Anthony Davis's agent says the five-time All-Star has told the New Orleans Pelicans that he wants to be traded to a contending team. Agent Rich Paul confirmed the request to the Associated Press early Monday. ESPN first reported that Davis has told the Pelicans he wants to go elsewhere. Davis is having the best season of his career, averaging 29.3 points and 13.3 rebounds per game. He'll almost certainly become a six-time All-Star later this week when the NBA announces the full rosters for this year's game that will be played February 17 in Charlotte. Now it's unclear if Davis will be there as a member of the Pelicans or not. The trade deadline is February 7. Davis's future has long been in question. He's an elite superstar on a team that hasn't gotten past the second round of the playoffs since he's been in New Orleans, and in 4 of his first 6 full seasons, the Pelicans didn't qualify for the postseason at all. His telling New Orleans that he wants out is the latest power move by a star player who wants to get traded, following a path now similar to what Kawhi Leonard did when he wanted to be traded by San Antonio and what Paul George did when he decided it was time to move on from Indiana. Telling the Pelicans that he won't re-sign with them provides a blunt message: move me, or lose me for nothing. But New Orleans has been steadfast for months. The Pelicans have no desire to move their best player, who is in line to sign a $240 million, 5-year extension in 2020. "We're not trading him," Pelicans coach Alvin Gentry said last month, one of many times he's addressed the topic. "I can say that to the world. We're not going to trade him, no matter what. That's not an option." Still, trade chatter has ramped up this season, especially after Los Angeles Lakers All-Star LeBron James, who is represented by Paul, just as Davis is, included the New Orleans star on a list of players that he would love to play with. James's comments were construed in some circles as campaigning for Davis, who is under contract to the Pelicans through the end of the 2019-20 season. Boston would almost certainly be a place that makes sense, since the Celtics are a contender and have more than enough assets to make a good deal for New Orleans. But the Celtics cannot trade for Davis under NBA rules until July 1, unless they also trade away Kyrie Irving, which likely won't happen. That would point to the Lakers as another possible destination for a trade. The Lakers, right now, aren't necessarily a contender, but they have James, which probably means they're attractive to Davis as well. A year ago at this time, the Pelicans had perhaps the most dominant front court in the NBA, with Davis lining up with DeMarcus Cousins. Then Cousins tore his Achilles, and wound up signing this past summer with Golden State. It has not been a good month for New Orleans sports fans. Saints fans still reeling from a non-call for pass interference last week that played a major role in them losing the NFC Championship game to the Los Angeles Rams and being denied a Super Bowl berth. And now, the news only gets worse, with Davis saying he wants out.